President William Ruto says the government has made significant progress in stabilizing the country's education sector. Speaking during the 120th anniversary celebrations of Maseno School in Kisumu County, Ruto said consultations with education stakeholders have helped align the country's curriculum reforms, bringing clarity and stability to the Competency-Based Education and Training program. On teacher shortage and school infrastructure, the president said his government has made major strides in addressing gaps, noting his government has so far employed 100,000 teachers and built 23,000 classrooms in the last 3 years. Abdiaziz Hashim has the details.
The education sector is one of the most critical sectors in the country.
Finger pointing, blame game, assigning other people blame will not solve us. It was said, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Critics of the Kenya Kwanza administration, however, argue that this administration is undermining free education, creating a disorganized system with poor implementation of the competency-based education.
Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the pessimists and the people who see nothing good.
Speaking Saturday during the 120th anniversary celebration of Maseno School in Kisumu County, President Ruto defended his government's scorecard in the education sector, saying consultations with education stakeholders have helped align the country's curriculum reforms, bringing clarity and stability to the Competency-Based Education and Training program.
Because I sometimes wonder when I see people say how much of a crisis we have in education. And I wonder.
Ruto questioned the continued criticism despite the government's recent investment in education infrastructure and staffing.
I mean, there was no crisis when we had a shortage of 100,000 teachers. Now that we have hired 100,000 teachers, there is a crisis. You know? There was no crisis when there was a shortage of classrooms. Now that we have built 23,000 in 3 years, all of a sudden, there is a crisis.
The head of state, who noted that the government has made major strides in addressing the teacher shortage, pledged to absorb 40 teachers into permanent employment at the Maseno School.
Our Ministry of Housing is going to build a dormitory to accommodate 2,000 students.
Kisumu County is planning the future of Maseno municipality with an expanded Maseno School family at its heart.
As a Cabinet Secretary for Education, I reaffirm the government's full support for institutions such as Maseno School that have consistently delivered excellence and character.
For the efforts you have made to transform not only this region, but indeed the entire Republic of Kenya.
Ruto further urged Maseno School and other national schools to expand access to learners nationwide, noting the long-term plan is to grow Maseno School's population to about 5,000 students to benefit more learners. Abdiaziz Hashim for Legends Edition.